this is Simon from boltonguitar.co.uk, and this is part 3 of my tutorial on how to play Study in E minor or Arrastre by Dionisio Aguado. So we're starting at bar 49, which is simple enough. It's just the second string open, so you're playing B. So that's bar 50, place the second finger on the second fret 5th string, the third finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and the little finger on the 1st string 2nd fret. So we're playing 5, 3, 1. Follow that by playing the open 2nd string again, and then into bar 52. We've already got the second finger placed on the 5th string, so we just put the first finger on the 1st fret 3rd string G sharp. So we're playing 5, 3 and 1, and then continue that with the open 2nd string. So bar 49 through to bar 53 is bar 54, the first finger drops onto the 5th string, 1st fret A sharp, and that's played along with the open 3rd string and open 1st string. That's continued by playing G on the 1st string with the little finger, followed by the 2nd fret 1st string F sharp with the 3rd finger, and then open 1st string. So bar 54 is, which is repeated. Then into bar 56, we're into a B7 chord, which is the 1st finger on the 2nd fret 5th string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret 4th string, and the little finger on the 2nd string 4th fret. So we play 5, 4 and 2. And then we're into our open strings again. That's the 2nd string, then that's the B chord, that's bar 58. We've played this before. Now that's taking us to bar 62. So I'll just play it now from bar 49. Now, bar 62, and we change. So we're actually moving into a C chord. So that's the 3rd finger now on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And then that's played along with the open 3rd string and the open 1st string. We follow that by playing a single note of B on the 2nd fret 5th string, down to the 1st fret on the 5th string A sharp, back to the 2nd fret, then up to the 3rd fret. So bars 62 through to 63 are and then bar 64 we're finishing again with our B7 chord, which is the 1st finger on the 2nd fret 5th string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret 4th string, and our little finger on our D sharp 4th fret 2nd string. So I'll just play it from bar 49 through to bar 64. So that takes us to bar 65. So now this is a repeat of what we played at the beginning of this section, from bar 33 through to 36 on part 2. So we can actually play but a nicer way of playing this, and also to contrast with what we've played earlier, is to actually play these notes in a higher position. So instead of playing the G sharp on the 1st string 4th fret, we're playing it on the 9th fret of the 2nd string, which gives us a softer sound. Notice the difference between and so you can play it like this. So we can play the G sharp on the 2nd string 9th fret, and the chords that follow it, we play the B on the 4th string 9th fret along with the open 6th string. So it's that little finger now can drop back to the 7th fret 2nd string, which will give us our F sharp, and the chord is your 2nd finger should drop straight onto that 3rd string 6th fret C sharp, and we're playing the 5th string and 3rd string together. So that's now giving us, as opposed to it's up to the individual player how you do that. So bar 67, the little finger, if we're doing it with the little finger on the 2nd string, that drops down to the 4th fret, and that's now giving us the D sharp. That's the first note of bar 67. Place the 1st finger across at your 2nd fret, giving us a bar chord, and we're playing the 5th string and the 3rd string together. Lift the little finger off, we play the chord again, but this time including the 2nd string, so we're playing the 5th string, 3rd string and 2nd string. Place the little finger back onto the 2nd string, and then follow that by playing the open 1st string. And then our E chord, which is the 1st finger on the 3rd string 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret. So that is now giving us into bar 69, and we have our little finger back on that 1st string 4th fret G sharp, and the 2nd finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret D, and we're playing the 6th string, 2nd string and 1st string together. A nice effect now is to play the G sharp again and slide that up to the 7th fret, so we can play 1, 2. Bar 70, we're on to a chord of A major, so the 1st finger drops onto the 5th fret 1st string, 2nd finger onto the 3rd fret 2nd string. First finger on the 1st string 5th fret, and the 2nd finger on the 3rd string 6th fret. So that's, and we have this nice little run in 30-second notes or demi-semiquavers, which gives us, so that's starting on the 1st string 5th fret, and then I play this with a slur, so I'm doing a slur or a pull off from the A to the G sharp. Then I play the 1st finger on the 1st string 2nd fret, and then open 1st string. So I'm playing 5th fret, pull off to the 4th fret, 2nd fret, all on the 1st string, dropping now onto the 2nd string 4th fret D sharp at the 4th fret, and the 1st finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret C sharp, followed by the open 1st string. So that's we have our E chord, so that's the finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 1st finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, G sharp. Bar at the 2nd fret, and we're playing the 5th string, 3rd string, and you want the little finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. So we're playing the 5th, 4th, and 2nd. Sorry, we're playing the 5th, 3rd, and 2nd string. And then finally, our E chord at the end, which is the open 6th string, the 1st finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, and an open 1st string. So from bar 65 we have so I'll just play it from bar 49, so we have so that's the end of the of part 3 for the left hand. Now let's just go over and see what the right hand is doing. So to continue with the right hand, from bar 49 I'm starting the open 2nd string using index, middle for the repeated notes. The chord is with the thumb, index and 3rd fingers. Then, because we're starting on the 3rd beat of bar 50, I'm starting that single note now with the middle finger, then index, middle. So it's chord again, thumb, index and 3rd, and then a repeated 2nd string. Bar 54 is a chord using thumb, index and 3rd. The single notes, middle, index, middle. So it's which we repeat. Then bar 56 we've got the chord with thumb, index and 3rd fingers. The open 2nd string again, we're going into a repeat. Chord, chord. Now bar 62 we've got the 1st beat is a chord with thumb, index and 3rd finger like we've just been playing, but then the next 4 notes are all with the thumb. And bar 64 we have again our chord with the thumb, index and 3rd fingers. Into bar 65 I like to play this higher up the neck, which I've covered in the previous part of this video, to give a softer sound on that 1st string, rather than, so I'm playing, and then the chord with the thumb, so I'm playing the 1st string with the 3rd finger, then the chord with the thumb and index finger, dropping down I'm playing this, still playing the 2nd string with the 3rd finger, chord with the thumb and index fingers. Bar 67 again, the chord with the 3rd finger, thumb and index for the single note I should say, with the 3rd finger, then the chord with the thumb and index finger, then the thumb, index and middle, index, then the first string with the third finger, and the chord I use the index and middle fingers on. You could use your thumb on that. Again, it's really down to preference. So now we're into bar 69 with the sixth string played with the thumb and the upper two strings with the index and middle fingers. Now I'm playing with the index finger, doing the slide up. So I'm playing bar 70, the A chord, I'm playing with the thumb, playing the bass note, index on the third string and third finger on the first string. So that's... Now we have this little demi-semi-quaver run, or 32nd note run, coming down. So I start that with the middle finger, and I do a slur on it. So I'm doing a pull off. Then index, the second string, the first string's open with the middle finger, then I drop onto the second string with the index finger, middle finger, and then the first note of bar 71 I play with the third finger. So that little scale passage down is... So I start that with a rest stroke. You could play it all in three strokes. The earliest version of that had three slurs in it. So the earliest version, as far as I know, was slur, slur, slur. But I just play, as I say, I just do the slur on the first note, then I always like to work these scale passages and runs so that as I'm crossing strings, I'm not actually crossing fingers. So I'm starting with the middle finger on the first string, index finger again on that first string, the open string with the middle finger, that's the first, still on the first string, and then as I'm crossing onto the second string, I use the index finger, rather than trying to get the middle finger and index finger crossing one another. So I always see if I can work fingerings out so that the fingers are on adjacent strings. So that then gives me... And then finally we have on the second beat of bar 71 a chord with thumb and index fingers. That's the fifth string and third string. Then fifth, third and second strings with the thumb, index and middle. And then the final chord with the thumb, index, and I use the third finger on the top string. And there we've now completed part 3 of this fine study by Aguado. The fingerings that I've given are a high player. I'm not saying the correct fingerings. Every player has their own little ways of fingering these pieces. This is just how I do it. So always try and experiment with, if you're having problems, try and experiment with different ways of playing a phrase and different ways of playing, altering the fingering. So I hope this tutorial helps you to play this piece by Aguado. It's quite a popular piece, and music and tabs are available free from my website boltonguitar.co.uk, and please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.